today I'm going to show you how to make a strawberry cake using fresh strawberries. So let me get started showing you all the ingredients and show you how amazing and delicious it's going to be. Let's go over the recipe. First, you'll need 2 eggs. Please make them at room temperature. You will need 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of sour cream, or you can actually use some yogurt. It can be the sweetened kind, which I'm using the strawberry, or you can make it the non-sweetened kind. Then you're going to use a 1/2 cup of olive oil or canola oil and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You can add some salt if you want. If you're going to use salt, use about 1/2 teaspoon. And then you're going to need some fresh strawberries. So I wanted to show you these green bags. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but what they do is they keep fruits and vegetables longer in the refrigerator than if you had just left them out, and they don't spoil as quickly. There is some special something in there that allows it for those things get released and they don't spoil the fruits and the vegetables. So what I did is there were some strawberries on sale and I bought a whole bunch of them, and I'm keeping them in the green bags until I'm ready to use them, which I'm using them today. I'm also making a strawberry pie tomorrow, but I'm also going to be using some to slice them up and actually put them in the freezer for smoothies and for some other recipes. I just wanted to show these to you because you know how fast strawberries spoil in the refrigerator or out on your counter. Also, another trick is keep your strawberries unwashed until you're ready to wash them, because it does prolong the life of the strawberries as well. All right, now we're ready to get started. Okay. So cutting strawberries are pretty easy. You're just going to take off the tops and then go ahead and slice down, and then another in the quarters. If they're smaller strawberries, then you just want to do halves. Now, about a cup of these strawberries are going to go into the batter, and then the other cup of strawberries is going to be used to make a strawberry puree, which we're going to put on the top of the cake when it's all finished, when it comes out of the oven. So I've got my strawberries cut. I have half in a bowl that I'm going to use for the cake part, and then half I'm going to put in this pan because I'm going to add some sugar and make it into a strawberry puree to add to the strawberry cake when it comes out of the oven. And this is a springform pan that you can actually use, or you can use a regular cake pan. I went ahead and buttered the sides, and I made a parchment circle in the center to hold it better when it comes out. So I've added 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'm whisking it together. I also have just preheated my oven because once I pour in these liquids, you want to make sure that it goes in the oven pretty quick, especially when there's baking powder involved. So you want to make a well into the middle of your flour mixture, and then you're going to pour in your creamed mixture in the center. So I just kind of bring it up and over, get it all incorporated first, and then slowly get it so that it's just mixed. So now that our batter is all incorporated, now we're going to do a layering effect. We're going to use half the batter to put at the bottom of the pan, put half of the strawberries on top, scatter them. Then we're going to pour that batter, the rest of that batter on top, and then we're going to put the rest of the strawberries on top. So we're not mixing all the strawberries together and getting that red color. We want that look of that yummy yellow cake along with the fresh strawberries when it bakes. So So now that all the strawberries are in here, you want to make sure, and of course you want clean hands. I wash them thoroughly. I even clean my nails when I do things like this. You want to push these down into the cake. You want it to show a little bit, but you don't want it popped up on the top. All right, this is going to go into a preheated 375 oven for about 45 to 50 minutes. You can use a toothpick at about 45 minutes to insert to make sure that it's completely cooked through. So with the rest of the strawberries, I'm putting them in a saucepan. I just added a half a cup of sugar. I'm going to turn my burner on low heat and cook them until they're completely incorporated, and it's going to make a really nice puree. Our strawberry cake is out of the oven. I'm going to let it cool before I spring it open. You do want to take a knife around the edges before you pop open the spring. And then when you cut it, you're going to drizzle it with these strawberry puree, and then you can actually sprinkle some powdered sugar on top.